The World Rapid and Blitz Championship was marred by a controversy, Jeansgate, if you have to term it, because Magnus Carlsen was kicked out of the tournament because he wore a pair of jeans. However, after consultations with FIDE and the rest of the stakeholders, Magnus Carlsen is back for the Blitz Championships and he's qualified for the knockout stages. However, prior to the start of the Blitz event, Magnus Carlsen had an interview with the Take channel. They also do a lot of chess videos. They also are a proper chess platform. And Magnus Carlsen had very harsh words and criticisms for Viswanathan Anand, the deputy president of FIDE and the 5-time world champion, over this particular Jeansgate debacle that happened. Because remember, the arbiters do not make the rules. It's already mentioned in the 2024 manual that is there for the World Rapid and Blitz event in New York. Now, Magnus Carlsen has lashed out at Viswanathan Anand by saying, I did have some choice words for FIDE. I would say that it was a bit imprecise. I definitely mean it when it comes to certain people in FIDE. No question about it. Now, who were that certain people? Today, when he did that interview with Take, he's revealed that one person's name. It was Viswanathan Anand. Because there he's mentioned, I had long conversations with Anand over this entire debacle, which didn't lead anywhere. It was the same answers. Arbiters are basically robots who cannot think on their own, who have no way to even deviate slightly from. Now, this is the thing. There was a rule in place that no particular dress attire should be there. Jan Nepomniachtchi agreed, but on principle, Magnus Carlsen will not agree, which is why this whole thing escalated. So, Magnus Carlsen had long conversations with Anand over this, but then it just didn't lead to any kind of a plausible result. And that is why he almost threatened to walk out before he had a talk with FIDE. But this is the harshest comment that Magnus Carlsen's given. For all his good qualities, he was not ready for this job. Deputy President of FIDE, he was just not ready for it. That is what Magnus Carlsen has said. Now, this is very, very harsh. Now, remember, great players necessarily need not make great administrators also. Vice versa, it can happen. Now, this is a very problematic response from Magnus Carlsen for two simple reasons. Everybody was informed of the rules. Then why did Magnus Carlsen want to test the waters? Now, he can take a soft target on it because Viswanathan Anand is not someone who will respond back immediately to this. And if he does respond to criticism, he will just take it in his stride. But Magnus Carlsen is just not even aware of it. He said, I don't know if I broke any rules. I still haven't gotten a clear answer. There was no room for discussions. They decided to take that opportunity to pursue a very narrow interpretation of a rule. So Magnus Carlsen himself doesn't believe that he broke a rule. He believes that I don't know what rule I have broken. So that is the problem. Either the rules weren't communicated properly or this was just trouble that was waiting to happen. Jan Nepomniachtchi had a gentlemanly behavior. He said that, okay, I am going to change. Okay, the arbiter told me, okay, I'll change. It's no big deal. The venue and the hotel is not that far. Certain members of the team could have come and given the attire and end of story. But Magnus being Magnus, that is the situation. There are two sides to the story. One, many people will argue, why do you need a dress code for a particular event? Does a dress code make sense? I mean, if you look at global sports, Wimbledon is the one venue where you insist on a proper attire, or all black, all white in the instance. Nick Kyrgios tested that in early 2010s in that period. In a chess event, normally etiquette is required. I mean, Anton Kovalyov found it out the harsher way in 2017 in Georgia. But remember, at that time there was racial abuse that was directed at Anton Kovalyov. Now here, Magnus Carlsen being Magnus Carlsen, he decided to, okay, I am not going to abide by the rules. He used an expletive. However, the other side will say, look, it's a certain event, certain dress protocols should be in place. Why not follow the rules? Which side of the rule are you on? Do you agree with the dress code rule? Do you think that a dress code is silly? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.